Hello, Ren. Welcome back.
Hi, Louisa.
We're in a very pretty tree land.
It's gorgeous out here.
We're headed to Dwarf, Florida.
Right, but like, why can't we just sit in this pretty tree forever?
Well, the prophecy says the apocalypse is coming and that my son has a big important part to play in it. But, you know, that is a good question.
But I'm just saying my knees hurt, and it feels like I could get really into whittling in this environment.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's go to Dwarf, Florida, and see
Dwarf,
what's going
Florida.
on.
Woohoo!
Ooh, a new path, a new quest.
Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Anything, everything. It's warm.
It's warm. He's like, I've been so cold in Midgard for so long. Any loot? Oh. Buddy, I love that. Look at you. Oh, little guys.
Why are these things so bad?
Oh, this is Florida.
Little creatures.
Yeah, some little creatures. There's a canoe. Unregulated use of firearms.
Yep. That's Florida, baby. So many little guys.
Yeah.
I've swapped to use my blades for them because the blades are really good at crowd control in a way that the axe is not.
Yeah.
The axe is better for single enemies.
Yeah, it is a specific target.
Off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free though.
Yeah, don't be mean to him. He did a good job.
He's a good fighter in his pretty... Oh, I forgot he got a new little outfit.
Yeah.
I still can't
He looks so
believe Mom led a
handsome.
whole rebellion
Mm-hmm.
against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have killed that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water.
Yeah, good question that he didn't answer.
Yeah, Kratos, did you ever talk to your wife?
Yeah.
You loved her deeply, but did you know her favorite color?
You never asked Mom about what she used to do. What did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house, catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
You know, your mother was far better at fishing than I.
But the rest of it,
Yep.
the spirit is true.
Uh-huh.
Again, don't get in the comments at me about all the areas I'm not exploring. I know I'm sticking a little more to the critical path than I would otherwise, because that makes for better content.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited. Now,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Okay, so I will do this Nornir chest because it's right here. So, Nornir chests are little puzzles. The way they work is you gotta find things in the environment and break them. Now we gotta look for the third one. It's probably around here somewhere. Maybe up. Can we get up? Now, Ren, I will say, your primary job as Louise, should you choose to accept it, you can come up with your own Louise Sona now that you are on the mic here, is Nornir chests, yeah, things like these. If I'm having trouble finding them, in this case I'm not, but looking up where the little Nornir runes are, that'll be your task.
Okay, well,
Better in his hands than
God,
anyone
having
This
a straight
one,
Sona sounds
complete.
painful and difficult.
I mean, listen, you
we need it?
can come up with whatever gimmick you'd like. It doesn't have to be Louise.
Okay, I'll think about
Dealer's
it.
choice.
I'll think about
But
it.
yes, when you open these little puzzle chests, your max health and max rage go up. So our health just went up a little.
Max rage.
Yeah.
I'm
Honestly, my
unlocking-
max rage is so low, and I wish I could unlock a higher max rage.
Yeah, you deserve it, Louisa.
Yeah.
You deserve to get angrier.
I never do, and I really should. It
need
sounds
it.
fun.
It's a relief.
He was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. if he was a part of the rebellion here.
Look at us
certainly
climbing.
possible.
Father and
The God of
son.
War often advocated
Unlocking
Woohoo.
a god.
Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Bop. Ah, these guys.
Oh, oh, that man just threw our son. Oh my gosh.
Get fucked.
Nista!
Woohoo. Yeah, I'm aware. So the ability of this shield is basically that it can absorb yellow attacks instead of just like regular attacks. Red attacks it still can't block, I don't think. Maybe it can. I don't know. I'm not sure about the early levels as much. We'll find out. But it can block more things, which is neat. Look at my son, boy, go!
Yeah.
Whoa, where do you come from, sir? Again, I'm not supposed to know how to do some of these moves I'm doing, but I'm gonna do them anyway.
I want to see.
Shield slams are advanced TM,
Ah, pro gamer.
in that they
moves.
haven't taught me them yet. But I know. I've been here before.
I want to see Atreus turn into more animals.
Your wish will eventually be granted.
Good. Because him turning into a bear was cool as shit.
It's pretty sick.
Seems like it'd be helpful.
Yeah. Onwards we clamber. What was your little song? Father, son, climbing. Boys doing things.
Just men being men. Guys being
Just
guys.
guys being dudes. What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
Let's go. See, I was about to say Mills, baby love the Mills, but because I can't remember the actual meme.
The Mets?
The Mets,
The real team, the
okay.
Mets?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
There's gotta be
Yeah.
some way to turn the wheel up here.
Now, Ren, I do have an important question for you, which I don't actually know the answer to, but I am a little worried about. Do you have a baseball team you root for?
Oh, yes. I root for the,
Was that an earthquake?
Colorado Rockies.
Okay, good. I was nervous you were about to be a Braves fan, given your current Georgia.
I should
Ness.
be a Braves fan. Like, all my family members watch the Braves, and I have seen quite a bit more of Braves baseball than, like, probably most teams. But when I lived in Denver for a summer, I went to a couple of the Rockies games and really enjoyed them, and I liked their vibe.
Oh wow.
Nice. They're purple, so I love them, of course.
And, I had a
And their
good
ballpark.
stadium. Yeah, it was
Not that
chill.
Gold hasn't made it
Their
here yet,
ballpark
but
is.
maybe it's just
Wait, I'm
different in
stepping on my boys' lines.
Thimblewinter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Thimble Winter doesn't always
He's
make
right.
it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
But yeah, the Rockies, their uniforms are great. Their purple is great. Their ballpark is fun because of the altitude. It means people hit more home runs there statistically, which means games are just more interesting in Coors Field.
I enjoyed going to the games there. It was a good time.
So
Although, like,
I respect the Rockies.
It was like
As a
20
team.
bucks for one beer though, which kind of sucked.
Yeah, that's how baseball be.
Yeah. But that was okay. I had put vodka lemonade in my water bottle, like a true, a true college student.
Yeah, you and me, we've drunk a lot of vodka lemonade.
We've drunk a lot of vodka lemonade in our time together, and I have no regrets. It's tasty.
No regrets.
It's simple.
It's yummy. It gets the job done.
It gets the job done. Shout out to our friend Rowan, who does not, I think, enjoy so much the unrefinement of vodka lemonade and is often trying to get us to try strange and different bitters and, like, quince juice cocktails.
No.
I will say...
Why have a cocktail when I can have a hard cider or a vodka lemonade?
Yeah, I went to a pinball arcade last night, and they had like a huge case of beer, and I was like a little child. I was like, "Do you have any cider?" And they did, which was good. But, do you love a cider? I love a hard lemmy.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike. Actually, I'm not a huge Mike's guy.
No?
I mean, he'll get the job done.
Yeah.
But I prefer a homemade.
I just don't know that I could.
Yeah.
There you go.
When I go to bars, I like never know what to order because I'm not gonna order a vodka lemonade at an establishment where people are drinking fucking martinis.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already look 14.
But the water doesn't reach.
A Cosmo's a good move,
I
usually.
don't know what I would order at a bar. I've only been to very few bars. And I feel like every time I've gone, like, I don't know, either someone's been like, we'll all get around to beers to the table, and I'm like, okay, I'll pretend to drink beer. Or like, I don't know, I haven't even drunk. Those are the options.
Yeah, a Cosmo is pretty good, and I often do like whatever this bar's specialty cocktail is that has vodka in it. I'm a vodka girly. That's usually my go-tos. Shout out to the one time Smith had like a beer garden for our like graduation.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I have never enjoyed beer, but I'd never tried an IPA, and I was like, you know, the way bitches talk about IPAs, like, it feels like maybe I'd prefer that to like just shitty college beer. I'll try one, because it's for free at this college event. And it was the grossest shit I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, I've heard not good things.
And there was no trash cans or anything. We were just like standing on the lawn, holding these IPAs, like making increasingly concerned eye contact with each other. I eventually like poured it out in a bush because it was just so bad, and they wouldn't let you like leave the little like roped off area until you'd finished drinking.
Let's just keep moving.
It was a rough time.
Exploring a new realm.
Fun. Yeah, beer is a really mixed bag. Honestly, the only time I've ever like actually actively enjoyed beer was like at baseball games. That's like the only environment where I'm like, yes, this is where you should be.
Right. I like a Michelob. Michelob. I don't know what that's called. They've got like a Michelob Ultra, which is pretty fine.
Oh, these guys. Okay, this little man.
Flank it. Attack from behind.
This little man over here is like a special lizard who disappears when you get close.
Oh.
So you have to find a way to approach him from behind to kill him, and he'll give you fun loot.
Fun.
There's a couple of those. They're little mini puzzles.
Swag deposits.
Woohoo! But yeah, these are the kind of environmental puzzles I was talking about earlier. I mostly remember the solutions, so we're not gonna be having many issues. Hopefully.
We say
yeah,
that
there's
now.
the other chain. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna embarrass myself so soon. So shortly.
I'm so grateful that you have the controller for this playthrough, because I have embarrassed myself thoroughly in Nancy Drew and Undertale.
Yeah, it's my turn to really fuck up. Although I will say, like, I do have a more of an advantage here than you did in that I've played this game before.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey,
so
I think I'm gonna do maybe like a randomizer, a room randomizer Hollow Knight run with you, because it'll probably only take us like 2 or 3 hours to get the like any % ending.
Sure.
And then I can just, like, I mean, it'll be randomized, so I won't know
You can
where,
just
like,
flex.
I can just flex, though, yeah.
Ren has tried to get me to play Hollow Knight. I am not good at it.
Can I cover that geyser from here?
My brain is just, I enjoy doing repetitive tasks, and so platformers where I, like, that are, like, genuinely very difficult, I really do enjoy because it just allows me to, like, turn off my anxiety brain and just be like, okay, your job for the next however long it takes is to just really get really good at this section of the map, or really good at fighting this specific boss. Like, I find it very satisfying. I'll put on a podcast, and I'll just sit there playing the same boss fight, like, 80 times in a row until, like, I'm crushing it.
This is fair. I'm just bad at platformers. Like, for some reason, like, if you're like, oh, do a Elden Ring boss that's also, like, you're supposed to repeat this 900 times, like, my brain can comprehend that. But, like, I don't know, just, like, traversal and timing, like, the skills that exist for those games are trickier for me.
See,
I see what I'm supposed to do.
I struggle with games like this God of War one, and like eventually we're gonna be playing Fun Fact Guys. We're definitely gonna be doing some Bloodborne. Definitely gonna be doing some Dark Souls.
Yeehaw.
Because I've always wanted to play them, and I now have a PlayStation, so I can.
I've also never played. The only Soulsborne I played is Elden Ring.
Okay, yeah. So I'm excited to explore those, but like I will tell you, I am very good at like 2D platformers, and games like this one that you're in where I have to like control where I'm heading and where the camera is looking, I really struggle with.
We will struggle together. It'll be fun because you can do kind of co-op in those.
Oh, cool. That'll be fun.
How do I get up there? It's not letting me.
Geyser under the wheel.
Oh, under the wheel.
Maybe?
Thank you. Whee.
That's one of Cavassia's
Okay,
poems.
so
Very highbrow. Collecting
I just picked up a collectible. And the fun thing about these collectibles, specifically the Cavassier's Poems collectibles, is that they are all references to different PlayStation franchises. They're like Easter eggs here. And I didn't realize it with this one, even though this is, I believe, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Sunrise of Nothingness. Yeah, 100% Creatures of Metal. Yeah, this is a poem about Horizon Zero Dawn. I only realized it, like, because the next one I think I ran across was the front of the book was Ellie's tattoo from the second game. And I was like, ha, I know that. This is an Easter egg for me.
Yum, 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 yum.
For anyone on my channel here who doesn't know, The Last of Us is like my franchise I have opinions on. I could talk about it endlessly for forever. The first game is my favorite game of all time. The second game is the game I have the most mixed and complicated emotions about I've ever had. Yeah. I've already
play through
done
those eventually.
Yes, I did do somewhat recently a playthrough on my Twitch channel, just the first game, with a couple people watching. So, but I don't think anyone who saw that are people who are currently viewing this channel. So I would be happy to go through that again. That would be very fun. I have
we'll
so
give
much
it like
to
a
say.
year or so. We've got a lot of content.
Yeah, we'll give it a little bit of time. Yeah,
Return
we've got
once
some other
you've
stuff.
not just done it.
Yeah. And the second one, no one's heard me go through, although that is a long game.
Definitely.
Is there anything I want to buy right now? Anything I'm saving up for? Here we go. Sure, that's a
You
passive.
love fire safety, so.
I fucking love fire safety, man. Fun fact about me, I have been weirdly near so many, like, accidental fires when I was, like, 13, 14. One time my parents were out, like, I don't know, date night at a meeting, something. And my sister and I were home alone, and I was in the shower, and my mom apparently had accidentally left a candle burning in her office. And so the curtains caught fire, and, like, my attic basically was aggressively in flames. I was in the shower, didn't hear this happening at all. My sister runs in, it's like, Louisa, the fire alarm is going off. We gotta leave. I like wrap myself in a towel. It was the middle of winter. I run outside. There's shampoo in my hair. A bunch of firemen come. It is like 40 degrees. Good times.
God.
Honestly, not as traumatic as you would think it is based on this, because I felt like such a protagonist in that moment.
I was gonna say,
that, like, I was
when
like,
you said the phrase,
as I was going through it, I consciously was like, This'll be a good story.
God, Louisa. No, when you said the phrase, I've been near a lot of fires as a youth, I was like, this is
it's
protagonist
true.
backstory fodder.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good for you.
Got that fire trauma.
You are Henley today, and you have fire drama. Derek Hale,
Yeah.
is that you?
It's so true.
Derek Hale Teen Wolf, my best friend.
Yeah, I'm Derek Hale Teen Wolf.
God.
So fun fact while we're on this skill tree is that if you do one specific move a lot, you get to upgrade it a little bit. And I throw my axe at people's heads all the goddamn time. So it's already telling me I can upgrade it. So I will have them do more damage. Yeah. Great. Gotta get that. Sure. What do I want to prioritize here?
Our friendship?
Sure. Let's do that. And then, cool. I'm not going to purchase anything for my boy for a moment, for reasons that will eventually become apparent.
Okay. But I love my boy.
Yeah. No, I'm going to get him lots of special treats. Don't you worry. Just not yet.
He's getting those squats in, huh?
If I may.
What'd you say, sir?
Are you hoping to learn?
Kratos is really like getting those squats in with all these chains.
Yeah.
I was hoping he could tell me something
He's
about
got that good stance.
I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff.
I bet his booty is popping, but we just can't tell because of like the head and the bags.
Just for the history, obviously.
History.
They're cowards.
Let's hope Tyr's in
But
a
we
top
know.
mood after being in prison for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right. That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
But yeah, just to continue my fire trauma story here. Also, while I was home alone, inexplicably when I'm home alone is always when these things happen.
Well, it's because
my
of your
neighbor's
magic.
house.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the magic inherent to you that you can't yet control. Of course.
Yeah.
This looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Yeah, my neighbor's house, like, pretty fully, like, burnt almost down. They literally had to move out because it was unlivable. Like, the full insides, like,
Running away.
smoke,
God.
all that kind of, and that kind of deal with a big electrical fire that went on. Well, it was just me, and I watched this happen.
I'd only sound an alarm like
And,
that in my body. I'm
that was
scared of
fun.
the notion of being detached from it.
Why all that for us, though?
They are scared.
Yeah, the dwarves are,
Why is everybody hiding?
nervous that we're coming to their village.
That's kind of
They know
fair.
trouble comes when we come.
Yeah, if a guy who looked like Kratos pulled up on my dock, I wouldn't think to myself, man, I bet he's just here for lunch.
Yeah.
Hey, could we talk to you for
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.
So there's a couple things we'll come across here, like this gate, which we can't open yet. We do not have the ability, like, to unlock what that is at the moment. But we will get more tools during our journey.
They must really love
I
him.
think we're getting that one pretty soon.
Sindri,
Like, nowish.
I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
What is it, Dwarf?
A present for me?
A present!
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow?
Why is this deeply familiar?
The actor?
Oh, you are long overdue for
I'm
a...
getting
Yeah, I
this
don't know.
deja vu feeling, and I don't know
Yeah,
why.
he's got familiar vibes. Feel free to check him out on IMDb and report back.
No, not the voice actor, like this scene.
Oh, this scene. Oh, interesting.
I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for
Getting a new string?
finally trying it.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be this time?
Yeah, stringing a bow looks hard.
It's hard.
To see these things.
Not easy.
Oh, in action. Ah. Whew.
Magic string.
Magic string.
Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Scalfa. You're gonna hear him say that a lot.
Well, I won't.
Oh, you won't.
Until
but
the
you will
editing.
eventually.
Yeah. Oh, you're the boy now.
Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need of a lair.
How was I supposed to know?
Uh-oh. He unleashed the plague.
We're just a bunch of little dudes hiding out.
Okay, so, Derlin. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy
Oh,
tavern?
me too, Sindri.
Sewer you punched seems promising, though. For
I
you,
don't like bars.
should lead to the other side
Well,
of the city.
they're not
It's
awful,
like
but
you're able
like,
to open other doors around here.
I have to be in the right mood. If I'm in the right mood, I can have a great time.
yeah, we're gonna do a gentle backtrack to
So
go
this
pick
bar
up
down
some
the
fun
way is
stuff
closer to us?
over here.
Yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered
Organism if I ever heard one. Another of Cavassier's poems.
Oh, this is the show. This is MLB The Show, which is a game that I've briefly touched. I somewhat gently worked on. Yay!
Cool.
Fun.
You and your game dev
Yeah.
credits.
Look at me.
Look at you go.
I mean, I'm definitely not in the credits. I don't work for the Sony studio that makes MLB The Show. I work on other MLB games, but we are their licensor, so we have to approve when they send out like discs and check for like logos and shit. And so I like got a copy of it before the printing, where I was like making sure that all the team logos were correct, and like they weren't using any old logos or whatever. So I just did like one logo check on the show. It's not one of the main things I work on, so I'm certainly not in the credits because I did not actually help make that game, but I did briefly work on it.
Hey.
One time.
One time you touched it.
I touched it.
Can't wait till you like make a game and we can be like, wow, that's Louise's.
You know, I'm in the credits of at least one game. It's not mine though. Although, you know, I'm under NDA right now, but there's stuff that's going down.
Odin,
OMG!
There's stuff going down.
Well,
Ren,
Can't
we'll
even
talk.
tell me your best.
I can tell you, but I certainly can't. I can't talk. You know?
Ooh, classified info.
not a threat.
Yeah.
Why hide?
resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Oh, those are some cute little pumpkins.
Cute little pumpkins. Got a
Little
nice
pumpkin
fall
patch.
atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, this doesn't feel like a horrible apocalypse. Like, I know they were talking about it being hot and stinky, but
If he's
it
here,
looks great.
maybe you should let me do the
Yeah.
talking.
I prefer here
Well,
than
you
the
don't
other
want to
place.
intimidate him.
Yeah.
All is a
I
tree, you have
mean,
a severed head on
this
you.
is certainly nicer.
None taken. Fair point.
Very well.
Ah, hurdy-gurdy.
That's him.
I hear the sweet sounds of hurdy-gurdy. Hi, sir.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Yeah, that's us.
That's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river.
Alright.
Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. While you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
Okay, so now we have the option to pick up a side quest. This side quest we will do, because it does give us a pretty good early game starting armor set.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
You don't just want to be a helpful young lad?
But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
So we will learn a little bit more about what was going on here, but Mir has done some stuff in Svartalheim before, and we have to try and right his wrongs.
Okay.
We're gonna progress along the main quest line a little bit, and then do the side quest.
You, so I shouldn't be sorry, and you should be thankful. Anyways.
Or maybe the other way around. We'll see. I gotta check where the boat lets us out.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is lovely.
Isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Kratos is so grumpy.
Yeah.
God, okay, I just got a notification that a girl matched with me on Tinder. Fun, great. She immediately sends me a message, and I'm like, ooh, okay. She has only sent me a heart emoji. What do I do with that?
What do you do with that?
What do you do with that? She's so hot, but like...
I mean, I guess you can comment on like something on her profile.
But like, if you're gonna message first, have the guts to say something. Just sending a heart emoji?
That's nothing.
What is that? God. Anyway, I'm gonna be single forever.
You know, that's not true. I have so much hope for you, Ren. You're such a catch.
I am such a catch, and these hoes never... They don't realize it.
Your problem is just a matter of circumstance. You are simply not living in Lesbianville, USA.
I'm not. I moved away from Lesbianville.
Someday you will be. Yeah, we did actually live in Lesbianville.
We lived in Lesbianville, USA, and it was a beautiful time, and now I've moved away, and it's like, wait, where are all the lesbians? Not here.
Yeah.
I'm south of the Mason-Dixon. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
A boat cannot be far.
That'll get you.
When it comes time, we should have a YouTube poll, pick my grad school. Let them decide where I live.
Yeah, for sure. Tell Ren to move to Jersey, everyone. That's convenient for me personally.
I am surprised you would deign to live in Jersey.
Ren, for you, anything.
That is maybe the highest form of friendship I could have ever asked for. Agreeing to live in Jersey.
Building just past these rocks behind me.
Yeah, I've got coworkers who live in Jersey. Anthony commutes in from Hoboken.
God, not Hoboken.
You know, it's a real place, unfortunately, as much as I loathe to admit it.
If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
What would your parents say?
Yeah.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lakes to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
Yeah, we'll deal with your pollution, Mimir.
Looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
We'll do the side quest.
This like compass thing at the top is deeply confusing.
So, here's the way the compass thing goes.
Right.
The orange marker is our main quest. If we like turn, you can see the direction that the things are. They'll move to the side if it's like not in our current way we're pointing. The blue ones are, or the blue kind of square ones are like the side quest markers. This side quest has 3 locations we have to go to, so there are 3 of them. And then the other blue ones, I think, because I accidentally chose to highlight a fast travel zone. So I'm gonna pick to replace encompass and remove from compass a different thing in hopes that'll go away. And it did. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna head to one of these little mining rigs. Side quest time.
You
So are
The one who
we...
had those rigs built?
We're helping out Mimir right now. We're not looking for
Yes.
Tyr in the mines. But we thought Tyr was in a mine, right?
Yes, that is where we're headed when we go on the main quest.
Okay.
So I know I said I wouldn't be doing side content, but there is a very easy Nornir chest here, and I would love some extra health. Or rage. So we will do these little enemies on this random island. These guys will hide underground. It's very inconvenient.
It's a cool little lizard guy, though.
I do like, there's a decent amount of enemy variation in this game, which is good because it's a long game and otherwise I would get very frustrated. But like with each realm comes new little enemies to fight, and even within each realm there's a bunch of different types of baddies. One of the main complaints people had with the first game is that there were pretty repetitive enemies.
Yeah, I do appreciate, like, even if they just look differently, I do
Yeah.
like that, like, visual detail of enemies looking differently, moving differently.
These guys like to spit poison, which poison is a fun little effect because if it gets on you, it basically lowers your level and makes everyone else, because you're weaker, like, take less damage from your attacks, which sucks ass.
Dang.
But I've so far managed to avoid being poisoned by them.
Chop, chop, chop.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Now we will do our little fuzzy.
Yay!
Let me see. One was over here. We will find out. So there's a little chest over here, which means we gotta break more stuff. If you'll see, behind this little geyser, there's a man over there. But we
Yeah.
can't just get him, whack him here, so we gotta go around. I think to break him. Yes.
I like a dragon statue. It's cool as hell.
This is a dragon statue.
Are there dragons in this game?
There were dragons in the first game, for sure. I honestly don't think there are dragons in this game.
Sad.
Yeah. Oh no, there are. I forgot about them. There's actually a ton in Vanaheim.
Okay,
In one
good.
particular optional section, however, so I don't know if I will opt to go visit them this time
Okay.
around. But perhaps I'll make a stop just for you.
I would just like to see them.
Okay. there's one
Without
up
my
here.
Denise Tarragon fantasies.
Of course, gotta be Denise Tarragon. Now, where was the last one? Behind that waterfall, behind that waterfall. Is there a third waterfall? Oh, this is one of the boys. One of the boys you gotta hit from behind. Okay,
Boys.
let's go upsies. See if we see anything fun. Okay, so this is another traversal mechanic that we haven't unlocked yet, so we can't go up there. But we can hit this man.
That's some impressive targeting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Thank
an
you.
axe could be so, like, deliberate.
You know, good at those axe physics control, I don't know. Can't get up there. Bop bop bop.
It
Where
makes
is
sense
this
that we don't just, like,
third?
jump off of tall shit and ruin our shins. But every time we reach a ledge, I just think, he's gotta jump it, right?
He does feel like he's the kind of guy who would be doing superhero landings nonstop.
Yeah. Like, I'm really surprised we haven't seen him in the Predator
Here's
pose.
the third one. Boom. Okay, back to the chest. Here we go.
It's mossy.
Also, there are some timing-based Nornir chests in this game. I believe I've turned on the option to make the timing frames longer, so you don't have to just watch me try and hit a bunch of bells in quick succession 800 times. The other thing I think I had turned on for this particular stream is mini-boss checkpointing, which I hope won't be relevant at all. But the way that works, that option is like designed to kind of help with boss fatigue. So if you do a boss and like you get them below half health, the next time you fight them, they will start at half health. It never goes down more than half in terms of like making things easier, but it's so that you don't have to just chip away at from full health every time. We'll see how I feel about that. I did not have that on during my initial playthrough, but it might make things less frustrating. Who knows? We'll see.
I have full confidence. You're good enough that we won't need it.
Taking a break
All
before
right.
visiting Durlin?
Thank you.
Very wise. He can be.
I expect you to defeat every boss first try.
Oh boy, a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure.
Hey, so far, clean slate.
So far, so good. But I don't know. There's some real tough, especially optional bosses. I will not be doing the Berserker gravestones in this playthrough. If anyone knows what those are, there's some late game enemies that are just incredibly difficult and take forever to do. I did do them. I 100% of this game, and now we're back.
I love how deeply important it is to you to get, like, to make sure our viewers know that you are, like, you can get good.
I can get good. It's important to me. You know, this is my first time being the pilot on this channel, and I gotta show off. I gotta flex.
You gotta make
I
everyone
say
know.
missing, immediately throwing into the ground.
You gotta let everyone know that I'm the weak link in this gaming relationship.
No. Again, as I'm saying, I have an advantage here in that I've played this game before.
You should have just been like, oh, I've never played this.
Yeah, first
Let's
try,
see.
first try.
First try, ooh.
Watch your left.
Nightmare! Left leg!
So when's the first time we get to, like, be Atreus?
Yeah, Ren has had this spoiled for her, and now all of you will.
Oops.
We will. It's okay. It's my fault. I'm the one who's said these things. There are sections of this game where we get to play as our son. And those are my favorite sections of the game. The internet completely disagrees with me. My boss I was talking to, he's playing this game, he completely disagrees with me. But they're all wrong. Son boy parts, best parts.
The rig's like they chock a block with materials.
He just seems like a nice young lad. I'd like to shoot some arrows and jump around spryly.
Yeah. Not only that, but I like his plotline. He gets up to fun stuff.
Good. He deserves some shenanigans.
Alright, so...
I'm still not over him, like, visiting every giant shrine in existence, practically, without his dad realizing it.
Yeah.
That's a long con.
No choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so.
It's almost as
Yes.
if he's a tricky little guy.
It won't be of use in the rig
Tricky
anymore.
man.
Perhaps our
Just a
Huldra
tricky
brothers
little
can craft
demigod.
something from it.
I think we've got another Nornir chest around here. How do I? Oh, I see what I gotta do. But so this side quest that we're going on here, Mimir is kind of coming to grips with the fact that last time he was here, he was working for Odin. He used to be one of Odin's kind of servants. And he basically talked the dwarves into a awful deal, setting up mining, making weapons for Odin, and kind of in the process environmentally ruining their realms, having bad labor practices, and Mimir's like, fuck, shit. This is my fault, huh?
No.
Yeah. Mimir, you goofed. You were a bad capitalist, and now you're trying to help by destroying the mines you had them build.
How many stories have you told about
That's
Odin and Thor
good.
and all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see.
Not now.
So up here, the little bird I hit. So all across the realms, there are Odin's ravens, so these little spectral birds that spy on people. If we see them, we'll destroy them. You get a nice kind of armor set if you do all of them. There are 41 of them. A lot of them are really well hidden. If we see them, we will kill them. There's also a couple that will require a lot of timing to get right, and we will wait to do those until a later part of the game when we get a better tool for dealing with them.
Okay.
I
don't love that we have to kill these birds.
Yes. My number one regret for my first playthrough of this game, which all of you, heed this advice should you be playing. There will come a time when the birds will be easier to deal with. Do not deal with them until then. You will waste so much time. You will know when you are given this tool. Where is this last Nornir item? Okay, we're looking for the R. We got one brazier here, one brazier there. Probably the last one's over here somewhere. Somewhere in this zone. Ah, yes. Barrels. Yes. Haha.
Aha! The beacon has been lit.
The beacon has been lit.
Crotch.
Alright. We are closer to upgrading our maximum health.
Nice.
Onwards we go to the next two mines.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one?
Yeah, we grew up in Sparta.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments, essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
Do you think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
One of the smaller issues I have with this game is sometimes you'll have conversations on land that as soon as you get in the boat, they'll swap to a different conversation or vice versa.
All that smoke.
Why would the dwarves
But
agree to work for the Aesir in the
it's
first
chill.
place?
They usually will finish their stories later. Oh, little birdie, let's kill it.
I lied to them. One less feathery spy.
Wacky little puzzle. Okay. I'm presuming I gotta move this.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gantry.
Gantry. Thanks. It's gotta be the right spot.
Parkour.
Those barrels
Parkour.
smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Okay. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, you're all gonna attack me, huh?
That's a creepy little figure just standing there.
Some of these are dead, some of these are alive. I always like to, throw things at them to check. Oh, these are all dead. Interesting.
I think we could break through the ground here. If you found a high enough place to drop from.
Okay, interesting.
This looks like a fun place to scamper around.
Funky little environmental puzzle. Okay, let's light this bad boy up. I love a conveniently placed red barrel. Classic of the genre.
I thought I'd run in, based on video games, you'd think you'd run into big barrels of TNT more often in your life.
Yeah,
Tried. The
unrealistic
idea-
expectations for women.
We killed the dwarves.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
It is coordal time.
Once again, I will not be joining you, but I salute and send my love.
Thanks. There's a +1 horsey from our good friend Jay. See if I can do a little bit better.
This is where all the dead dudes are alive. They were jump scaring me here at the bottom, but I was expecting some enemies in this little puzzle, so we're good. Lore. What's the lore say?
Impressive.
The squasher.
Mimir's not gonna tell us?
Someone
it's in
killed
here.
a nest of a bunch of wretches. That's nice.
Okay, good for them.
Optional chest down there. I'll see if I can figure out how to get there organically. If not, whatever. Okay. Now, how do we get back up here? Across, like so. Oh, we gotta change that wheel again. Okay, wheel go up.
We'll go up.
That might be 2 up, but we will see shortly. Yeah, it's 2 up. Down. Wheel go down. No? I can't go across? So rude. You got any hints, buddy? Feel like I should be able to do that. Oh, do I gotta raise that? Oh, I know what I gotta do. I know what I gotta do. Shoot, I gotta go back down.
You're doing great.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Okay. Alright, this. Here we go. Pull that up. And then we go. Okay. Yes, that should help. You're right, my son. Okay. Boop da bink ba-doom.
Do you think Kratos like gave Atreus like a comprehensive like sex education?
I feel like he probably left that up to the mom. I don't know.
Huh. But like the mom has
I
been
don't
gone a
think so.
hot minute.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she kind of dipped before the teenage years.
Right. Like I'm just saying, like, do you think Kratos
Yeah.
like talked to him about like consent?
Maybe
Like,
Mimir did, honestly. Maybe he got this from a severed head.
That would make sense to me.
Yeah. Mimir is quote-unquote the smartest man alive. And, you know, I think he would understand the necessity of this.
Right. I mean, I feel like there had to be like a moment Mimir looked over at this 13, 14-year-old boy and was like, your father has told you nothing, huh?
Alright. Mine number 2. Get wrecked. His animation is very cool of the, like, fucking up this mine.
Yeah.
He chucks his little frost axe in. Pretty sick. I wish pollution was this easy to deal with.
Yeah, God. Final Fantasy
Although
2 makes
Yeah,
like...
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
As many blades as he
But it just seems like so much fun to be an eco-terrorist in video games.
Yeah.
a mediocre blade.
Yeah, the unifying way of solving pollution in both Final Fantasy and this game is just blowing shit up. Just going in and wrecking shop.
And they're right.
They're right. They've got a point. Here on Gaythroughs, we encouraged armed eco-terrorists.
Blow up an oil rig.
For legal reasons, YouTube don't demonetize us. Not that we're making any money, but we
This was
don't
a
condone
joke!
that. This was a joke.
This is all a bit. Don't take bombs to your nearest coal burning factory and
Armed resistance isn't the universally
It's not
most
the
successful
way.
form of resistance.
it's not like sometimes weapons do work.
Not now.
Indeed.
Indeed. Man, it'd be fun to paddleboard in this area.
It would. Oh my god, Ren, you just unlocked the memory, of course, of the last time we were paddleboarding.
Good. Oh, good.
Great times.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it was good.
I'm getting a little warning here that this video has been going on for 55 out of 60 minutes. So
Yeah, it's a long record for this app.
it's
So do
been
you
a long
wanna
record.
wrap it up here? Finish our pollution,
Let's wrap it up here.
eco-terrorism next time?
We'll finish our eco-terrorism arc next time. Good call. Well, Ren, it's been a delight.
Always. Oh, look at my
And-
boy. Look at him.
Oh, We're about to get in a fight. I'll hit the options menu. So that, I will enter mid-attack next time.
Oh, good. That won't end badly.
No. We'll be good. We'll be good. For sure.
It's
Alright.
always fun to hang out, fun to crush some games.
Yeah. Ollie, bye-bye.
Ollie, bye-bye.